go across and take a look at what brokerages are making out of this exit poll. Now, HSBC says we may see a strong market open today, and exit polls projecting bigger win than 2019 for the BJP-led coalition. Exit poll prediction of the NDA between 316 and 400 seats. Exit polls have removed certain uncertainties around implications of lower vote turnout and fragmented reforms. That's a word coming in from HSBC. Quickly shifting focus, looking at what Jefferies has to say. Exit poll numbers for BJP NDA are much higher than expectations. It's sentimentally positive for the capex stocks, and the entire SMIDs space, the small and mid caps, can take a near-term breather post the election rally. Pre-election stock trend generally continues. The laggard large caps are a good tactical positioning. Potential FII reversal can favor large caps like private banks, Reliance, and they're also liking real estate, industrials, power from a long-term perspective as well. So that's the view also coming in from Jefferies. Let's also talk about what Nomura has to say, and BJP should get 305 to 320 seats, well above the 2019 mark, and the market expectation of 297 is what Nomura is saying. 2014 and 2019 exit polls had underestimated the NDA win, and they see an upside risk of this. Verdict would imply policy continuity, sustained focus on capex, fiscal consolidation, and exit polls pay way more FPI inflows. They also expect domestic sectors, particularly infra, manufacturing, and the capex theme, to outperform in the near term. Also, let's also take a look at what Axis Capital has to say this morning. BJP has retained most seats in the north and west while gaining in the east and south. The rise in vote share shows support for government policies, and even adverse results on the 4th of June, that's tomorrow, is unlikely to change the nature of the verdict, is the word coming in from Axis Cap as well.
Well, absolutely. And let's also take a look at what MOSL had to say then. And what they're talking about is that BJP may inch closer to the 40% vote share versus 37.3% in 2019. And they're also talking about how NDA is likely to touch 47% vote share versus 45% in 2019. And they're also talking about how there would be a push to reforms, the likes of UCC, ONOP, as well as farm law. And the market focus will be shifting to fundamentals as well. So that's the word coming in from MOSL. Let's also take a look at what sectors they're overweight on, and they're talking about financials, consumption, industrials, as well as real estate that make it to their list. In terms of their preferred themes, then you do have industrials, consumer discretionary, as well as real estate and PSU banks that make it to that list. Let's also take a quick look at the large cap ideas then, and MOSL is talking about ICICI Bank, SBI, L&T, Coal India, M&M, and as well as Adani Ports, ABB and HPCL and Hindalco making it to that list. And when you take a look at their mid-cap ideas, then they're talking about Indian Hotels, Godrej Properties, Global Health, and the likes of Cello World, etc. that make it to their mid-cap ideas list as well. Lastly, let's also take a look at what CLSA had to say then. They're talking about how the government will be focusing on macro stability as well as rural and manufacturing as well. And they're also talking about how the market has largely priced in a third Modi term. So that's the verdict coming in from CLSA as well on the exit polls.
All right, well, that's a lowdown on everything that's been happening in the country in terms of elections, what market honchos, political analysts, as well as brokerages have to say this morning.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.